Uh-oh. Oh, there we are. Oh, that was odd. All
Hey,
of a
hey,
sudden we weren't there. And now we're
everybody.
here.
This is such a busy recording day.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just recorded our main feature interview
Mhm.
with Bambi Moe. Good Lord.
Yes.
Oh, so many good stories.
It's so much fun. And later tonight, we will still have our things we want to share at 6 p.m. Pacific. But right now, we're going to spend, half an hour or so and just record our wraparounds, maybe even just 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yay. All right. So, should we begin? I think we
Hold on.
should.
Let me yawn first.
Oh, okay. Well, I did already press record, so your
Press it
yawn
again.
is now there. I can't press it again. I can't. Okay. Is this up high enough? What do you think?
You tell me.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Welcome everyone who's watching. All right, so do your clappy claps.
Clappy claps.
Ow!
that one,
really
that one
loud.
even hurt me.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to do it with the border?
Yeah, do you or not?
No, let's
No border?
take that away.
Oh, okay. No problem. Oops, hold on. Watch this, everyone. We just got bigger. Bam. All right. No border, but that means then we have to put our right there.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Very nice. Okay. So there we go. Got some comments and
Everything seems
action.
bigger because it is.
It is bigger.
You
Okay,
see
are you
Wicket.
ready?
Hey, Wicket.
I still feeling like off the screen. Okay, here we go.
That
was really loud. Okay.
I'm not always loud. Okay, I'm always loud.
This is what you can look forward to on episode 460 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers! How many brushes of greatness have you had in your life? A handful? 2 handfuls? Well, if you were an Ardenian or a Basilisk, you could go as high as 4 handfuls. And if you added them all together, it might be hard to beat our guest today. I am Richard Woloski, but now everyone, please welcome my sweetie wife, Sarah. And now I'll do it the right way. But first, we want to welcome you back to Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Woloski. Now, everyone, please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah, who just told me she needed a snack.
yeah, we're recording this, and then we're going to have a snack.
It's that time of the day.
It is.
It's like during the filming of Star Wars, you had to stop at a certain point of the day to have tea and crumpets.
Oh.
This is that time of the day.
This is that time of day.
Right now. It's 4:09 Pacific time. Or as we call it, coffee break time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. All right. Well, before we do that, we want to welcome everyone to your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, and pop culture fandom. So it's time for your big Wookiee hug and a little bit of sprinkle of pixie dust for our family of Skywalkers. We are live right now on the Skywalking Through Neverland YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, please search YouTube for Skywalking Through Neverland and subscribe for notifications. Click that little bell that shows up right after you subscribe, and you'll be notified every time we go live, which also includes usually Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific, where we do a special segment, Things We Want to Share.
I'm loving this new format.
Yeah, me
that way
too.
We can cut right into the main featured segment for the episode and then spend more time with the things we want to share.
Exactly. Yeah, and then we split it up and it's great. So in this episode 460 of Skywalking Through Neverland, we speak to Bambi Moe. She is the former vice president of music for Walt Disney Television Animation. She worked at the Disney Studios from 1981 to about 2000, so 20 years there, or almost 20 years. In between, she worked somewhere else at another recording studio, but overall, she has done so much and done so much in the industry. All right. All right. In this episode, we speak to Bambi Moe. She is the former vice president for music for Walt Disney Television Animation. And we speak with her about her work at Disney and her book, Part of the Magic, a collection of Disney-inspired brushes with greatness. And she has really worked alongside and with so many big influential people, and she tells us some of those stories. So we'll have to have her back on to tell even more stories because I felt we barely scratched the surface.
Maybe talk for about an hour. This should have been like a 3-hour conversation.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
All right, now we are being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond level Disney vacation planner travel agency that can help you book your trip to a Disney park around the world or even on a Disney cruise. So, guess what? This is free. This service is free of charge. So head over there to smallworldvacations.com for a no obligation price quote and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Now we are recording this episode from Long Beach, California on Earth Day, April 22nd, 2024. So, Richard, what happened today in Star Wars history? Did Star Wars do anything special for Earth Days past?
Well, it didn't blow up the Earth. The Death Star said we can go to Earth or we can blow up Alderaan. This is the part that was edited out of Star Wars.
Oh.
So yeah, I thought I would reveal that today on today's show that it could have gone either way. So that's how we're celebrating Earth Day, that the Death Star did not blow us up.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah. Some of that may not be true. Some of that may be true. Hard to tell which part is true and which part is not.
Well, what else happened today in Star Wars history, then?
Well, this is truthful. 47 years ago today, on April the 22nd, 1977, only a month before Star Wars was released, Industrial Light and Magic completes its effect work. Industrial Light and Magic,
It's hard to say.
ILM completes its effects work on Star Wars, and the last shot is inside the escape pod when R2 and 3PO are looking out at the Star Destroyer.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna play it right here, but I'll edit this part in.
Oh.
Right over here. Okay, we're coming up. See that Star Destroyer?
Mm-hmm.
That's
receding.
That is the last shot that ILM did. That's not a model. That's a cutout.
What does that mean?
It means it's a cut out a piece of cardboard
Oh.
on a big curtain of stars. It's like, okay, we have a month. Guys, you have $1.98 to finish this last shot.
Oh.
All right, what are you gonna do? Well, do you have a pair of scissors and some glue? We can get you the shot.
So they set up a camera to kind of just go away
Yeah.
from a cardboard cutout of a Star Destroyer.
Dolly
on
out.
Stars.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Wow.
And then that's the same scene where everyone always wonders, why didn't those two Imperial gunners just shoot down the escape pod?
Yep.
Could have settled everything.
There was no life forms.
Yeah.
But if they had, be a whole different story.
It would have been. But you know what? Star Wars Explained did a really nice video on all the unexplained and unanswered questions of Star Wars. And they had a good reason that the Imperials were so bad at hitting their shots. They thought, there's no way we're going to hit this thing. So we don't want to report that we fired 6 times to shoot down this one escape pod. It's like, well, 6 times? Why? So they thought, you know what? Just there's no life forms. Don't even bother doing it, okay?
Okay.
And we'll let it go. And what we're looking at now is the escape pod with just 2 paint buckets glued together. Okay, to do this model, ILM, you have $1.35. Give me some hot glue, some paint buckets, and some paint, and you get yourself an escape pod, which made a really fun toy too. Huh. So that's what happened today in Star Wars history, 47 years ago today. All right, now with that, let's get ready for some really fun brushes with greatness with our good friend now, Bambi Moe.
Do that one more time because you swallowed some of your words.
Now, get ready for some really fun brushes with greatness with stories from our good friend, Bambi Moe.
Nice.
You know what? While we're here,
yeah,
I'll do it in the end.
Okay.
So this is the end.
Yeah, we are at the end. Outro. Cool.
All right.
Here we go.
10 minutes later.
That wraps up episode 460 of
Skywalking Through Neverland. We want to thank Bambi Moe for coming on the show and telling us all those extraordinary stories. And we want to thank Marco Gushowitz, who put us all in contact. Thank you, Mark. And we want to thank all you Skywalkers for jumping on these live streams when we've given you no heads up whatsoever. You show up, and we really appreciate it.
Yes, yes. All right, Skywalkers, are you interested in all of our books? Well, autographed copies of Today in Star Wars History, Parts 1 and 2, and Skywalking Through My Fandom and Interactive Notebook are available now from skywalkingthroughneverland.com/book. They make great gifts for a Star Wars fan in your life. Also, would you like to support Skywalking Through Neverland? You can consider supporting us through the Skywalking Force, which is our Patreon. The Skywalking Force has access to bonus content, and also they get coupon codes to use for our books, and they'll be notified early of any t-shirt designs that we're doing as well.
Yeah, came out with a whole bunch of new t-shirt designs last week, and there's one more in the works. Oh.
Now, this bonus content begins at only $5 a month. So head to skywalkingforce.com, have a look at the options available. And we really want to thank those of you who are already part of the Skywalking Force.
Now, we want to thank our sponsor once again, Small World Vacations, for their continued support. Thinking of a trip to a Disney park or a Disney cruise? We can fill out a Get a Quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge, free. So head over there to smallworldvacations.com and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Get ready, Skywalkers. Get ready. Don, are you ready?
Don just joined us. Hey. Yay. Now we are part of the Skywalking Network, where you can find other great shows like Talking Apes,
the Max Effects Podcast,
the Neverland Clubhouse,
Totally Tell Me Everything,
Star Warsologies,
which just released an episode today. It's about apocalypse. And yeah, it's really fun. So I did the photo for it, and it's real cute because it has porgs and the Death Star.
Oh no.
Extinction
two
events.
things that should not go together.
But they do.
Oh. All right. We can also catch our YouTube shows, Collectopolis and Today in Star Wars History. Now, do you want to get a hold of us on social media? Well, we are at Twitter or X or whatever it is, and Instagram at SkywalkingPod. You can always go over to our Facebook group and our Facebook page. And Sarah, that's where they can find our event page, huh?
Yes, you can go to our Facebook page, click on events, and find where you can meet us live in person.
And we can meet you.
Also on our website, skywalkingthroughneverland.com, I have an event calendar tab. You can also find us there.
Now, if you want to send a longer message, you can email us at share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com. And a couple of Skywalkers have taken full advantage of that. And thank you so very much.
Yeah.
All right. Now, don't forget to stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And
always remember,
Neverland on Alderaan.
Boom. Awesome.
Tell people when you're going to go live.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're going live later at 6 p.m.
Right.
Pacific. Now, Dawn is asking, is the use of force meant to have a double meaning? Where? When we're talking about it?
Force?
Oh, the Skywalking Force?
I don't know.
No, that's just like you are a force for good. You are the Skywalking Force. We thought it was a cool name.
Yeah.
And it's always cool to have a fun label, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
all right, so since Don just got here, let's do the intro for him again.
Oh,
this
okay.
Is just for you, Don.
Okay. Which part?
All right. So we're gonna do the beginning part here.
Okay.
Because Don is late.
Up until when?
Until I stop talking.
Okay. All right.
So I don't really know. All right. So get ready to scroll right here, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Skywalkers! How many brushes of greatness have you had in your life? A handful? 2 handfuls? Well, if you were an Ardenian or a Basilisk, you could go as high as 4 handfuls. If you added them all together, it might be hard to beat our guest today. But first, we want to welcome you back to Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Woloski, but now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife Sarah, who just informed me she needed a snack.
I want a snack.
Okay? There you go, Don. I'm sorry. We're going to do the whole show all over again, but Sarah needs a snack.
We need a snack. Is that everything?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know what this meant.
This well, you should know by now.
Well, usually that means I'm supposed to go.
Okay. Okay. 2 means to stop, 1 means to go.
Well, you said 1. So am I supposed to keep going?
Yes. Now, you know what? You blew it. Forget it. Forget it.
I know.
Forget it. You know what? Let's trash this whole thing.
All right.
All right. So we can stop that.
Yeah, let's stop that.
And Dawn is saying
Force as in force to reckon with, and a force to use. Yes. If you want to read that into it, Don. Yes.
It can mean whatever you'd like. A force to reckon with.
We understood what you meant. We understood what is that? Speak. Typo speak. I think that's like a whole new language now. Typo speak. Like you can kind of get the gist of what someone's saying, even when there's a bunch of weird typos in it.
But you know what people can't get? Connotation.
Yeah.
Or attitude or lack of attitude. Like when you say to someone, I'll be there, it's like, why are you being so harsh? What do you mean you'll be there? Like, yes, I'll be there. People read in their own emotions. Not talking about you, Don, just talking about in general.
Yeah.
That's a whole different rant. We should do a rant podcast.
Hey, I love Enemy in Paris, which is the rant podcast for the series Emily in Paris. And it's so fun to hear them rant about these episodes.
We should.
What do you think? What podcast do you want to start now? What is it?
The theme park rants, or just the out in public rants.
Yeah.
How many times do we have to stop somewhere and just pull to the side and just rant to each other about people's behavior?
More it's like shaking our heads.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Skywalkers, we are going to get started on editing this week's show so that you have an awesome episode.
Yeah, and then come back at 6.
Yes.
For things
we want to share. Yeah, 6 p.m. So what is that? 2 hours? Ooh, less than 2. Oh my God. Snack time.
All right.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.